Pink slime, also known as lean finely textured beef or boneless lean beef trimmings, is a meat byproduct used as a food additive to ground beef and beef-based processed meats. It is used as a filler or to reduce the overall fat content of beef. The term pink slime, a reference to the product's distinctive look, was coined in 2002 by Food Safety and Inspection Service whistleblower Gerald Zernstein. In 2012, around 70% of ground beef sold in US supermarkets contained pink slime. Finely textured meat is produced by heating boneless beef trimmings, the last traces of skeletal muscle meat, scraped, shaved, or pressed from the bone. It is heated to 43 degrees Celsius, then a centrifuge is used to remove the melted fat. The meat is then exposed to gaseous ammonia to kill bacteria such as E. coli and Salmonella. The remaining product is flash frozen to around -9 degrees Celsius using a roller press freezer, and then shipped for use as an additive. The finished product is between 94% and 97% lean beef, with around 3 to 6% fat content, and has a nutritional value comparable to 90% lean ground beef. In 1990, the USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service approved the use of the technology for manufacturing finely textured meat. In 1994, in response to public health concerns over pathogenic E. coli in beef, the manufacturer began work on a pH enhancement system, which disinfects the meat using ammonia, rapid freezing, and mechanical stress. In 2001, the disinfected product was approved for human consumption as an additive. Microbiologists argued against the product's approval for human consumption. Their view was that it should not be sold as meat, as it is actually salvage, which is meat scrapings, including connective tissues. They also recommended that the USDA seek independent verification of its safety, but they were overruled. Meanwhile, lean finely textured beef, prepared using ammonia gas, is banned for human consumption in the European Union. In 2012, an 11-segment series aired by ABC News brought widespread public attention to pink slime and raised customer concerns about the product. The product was described as essentially scrap meat pieces compressed together and treated with an antibacterial agent. The USDA issued a statement that the product was safe and that it had been included in consumer products for some time. In response to the ABC News story, many meat retailers stated that they either did not use the product or would cease using it. Soon after the story broke, manufacturer Beef Products Incorporated announced it would suspend operations at 3 of its 4 plants, as they were in crisis planning. Beef Products Incorporated said it lost contracts with 72 of its customers, many over the course of just one weekend, and production decreased to a fifth of its usual output. 6 months later, in September of 2012, Beef Products Incorporated announced that it had filed a $1.2 billion lawsuit against the ABC, claiming ABC News made nearly 200 false, misleading, and defamatory statements, repeated continuously during a month-long disinformation campaign. ABC News denied the claims and sought to have the case removed. This motion was rejected, and the defamation suit moved forward. The trial began in 2017, and after only 3 weeks was settled out of court. The terms of the settlement were not disclosed. However, a Walt Disney earnings report indicated that the amount paid was at least $177 million. US consumers have expressed concerns that ground beef which contains the product is not labeled as such, and so they cannot make informed purchasing decisions. Up until 2005, pink slime could make up to 25% of the meat and still be labeled ground beef. US beef that contains up to 15% of the product can still be labeled as ground beef. As of 2012, there was no labeling of the product, and only a USDA organic label would have indicated that beef contained no pink slime. Around the same time as the pink slime controversy, McDonald's came under fire for its pink Goop, with this photo circulating around the internet. It apparently shows an entire ground-up chicken, including the eyeballs and guts. McDonald's was quick to respond, showing insider footage of how the nuggets are actually made, by grinding together chicken breast and chicken skin to make a beige goo, thereby dispelling the myth.